So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin, a delight to have him on board.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition. And we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
And that has been clubbed away.
Any attack containing Raul is a frightening sight for any defence.
His record's a frightening sight.
Well, when you think about it, most of his ilk will put themselves before the team. But Raul is different and has a greater appreciation for all that and likely to put others in before himself.
Looking for the run. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, smashing header! And he's there to get it away. And he's only too happy to take that back. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, nicely intercepted. Can he get on the end of this? Guardiola. Now it's Raul. Can he get it through? And this is Torres. And Torres! Goal!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Guardiola knocks it into space. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's come to nothing, and he's gone looking for safety. He has found the way through, and this is Torres, showing good feet. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book. So, power or guile, what's it going to be? And now as good a time as any to pull level. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
He's a sharp little ball here. Neymar. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Oh, he's been caught napping.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Chance! It's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to...
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time.
Substitutions taking place.
So once again, we're underway. And it's Serginho. Now, can they get him away? Tries to pass it through. Torres is onto this. He's through, it's one real chance! And he's done it!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter.
Torres! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Keeper has taken decisive action. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's a sharp pass. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this takes the shot! He has done it! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now that looks a decent ball. And he's gone backward here. And Messi! He's missed, but not by that far.
Messi really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Messi proves too strong. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And he has been fouled there. Fernando Torres is wide and looking to get onto this. Roll, going face to face. Batista! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. He can get that clear. Serginho. Now it's Torres. Now it's Park Ji-sung. Oh, well played, well sorted out. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. It's Neymar! He should have put that one away.
Neymar really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance.
And it's going to be another one. This is their second corner of the game. White gets it away. Corner number 3 coming up. And now they can spring out of defence. No, he wasn't going to let him past.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Batistuta is offering some sort of an apology there.
Ah, he made it look.
He's gone for goal!
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Raul. Number 10, Xabi Alonso.
That's Park
Coming
Ji-sung.
on the field.
And
Number 21,
he's straight offside.
Messi. Number 13, Rijkaard. 6 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Messi. That has not gone well. And the pass is intercepted. Nicely weighted ball. And he's managed to get free. Shoots! The whistle has gone and it is all over. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable. But hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very
Hello,
nicely
everybody,
here.
and welcome to
Gorgeous,
today's
gorgeous
match.
evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Oh no, this does not look good. He's picked his way. Shot a goal! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So, a breakthrough already. Tries to pass it through. Great chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Maradona goes short. And this is how he's having a shot! It's hit the upright. And now a sudden chance to counter. That is good strength. He's looking unstoppable. He's got away, and the flag has stayed down.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Xavi Alonso. No outsmarting him this time. Cafu. Well, that has not gone well. Couldn't squeeze it through. And it's Neymar. Maradona. Oh, this looks sharp. That's the throw. Oh, that's a key interception. Aimed beyond the defence. And this is a chance, surely! Oh, taken with style. They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Oh, that one's going nowhere. And now they can spring out of defence. Raul, looking to play him in. Look at the space here. Chance! And he hits the net. And they get themselves in front! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Marquinhos cuts out the pass. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Lewandowski. Hazard. Looking for options for movement. Oh, well played, well played. Now that looks a decent ball. Xavi Alonso. Deep into stoppage time. Now it's Batistuta. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Neymar. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal, the difference at half-time.
Quick announcement for the benefit of anyone
Oh,
who
well,
was
the
down
pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Substitutions taking place.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Guardiola. That has been cut short. Gattuso. And this is Torres. De Bruyne. And it's De Bruyne. Marquinhos promptly onto that, and that is that. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And that's put paid to a promising move. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a shade optimistic. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Roberto Carlos. That's a throw. Ball's out once more. Perez. And he cuts out the supply. Maradona. He's having a hit! Oh, bang on target. Batistuta.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And this is Torres. And he shoots! It's in! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
After 79
Perfect
minutes,
placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
This is Torres! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, you can only praise the keeper for standing up to his opponent like that.
Number 11, Raul.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Messi coming on here as broadly expected.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Fernando Torres. Can he finish? Sticks it away! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Substitution on the field.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And this is De Bruyne, and he's running through. And that has been clubbed away.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Neymar. Coming on to replace him is...
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Tries from a long way out. Big relief, it just needed better contact. Marquinhos. Fernando Torres. Out to the left it goes. Perez with the delivery. Shapes to shoot! No mistake! Two to the good, and they are purring. That's the end. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. De Bruyne voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Thank you very much for your
Terrific recovery, a really... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not...
It's Lewandowski! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Cook-Chu with the short one. And this is... He's had a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's a sharp little ball here. Looking to play him in. Tries to pass it through. And this is Raul. It could be in here. Raul! It's hit the upright. Can he stop it going out? And a chance! Oh, what a mistake! So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Neymar. Lovely pass, but can he get there? White getting this one clear. Neymar. Throw in. And it's Neymar. Big chance! A wonderful effort all by himself.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
It's a mighty effort! Goal! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Number 18, Fernando Torres.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Aimed beyond the defence. A good chance here! They've done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
That's good running with the ball. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Can he get on the end of this? Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
2 added minutes
We
has been
expected better, and
indicated.
so did he. It'll be a throw-in. He's gone forward, but that has not gone well. And there is the half-time whistle. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here.
Those of you
There's still a
making
maybe
their way
in
home
play.
on public
Maybe
transportation
they'll
today,
thrive on
please
the
watch the
adversity.
screen for train departure times from all local major stations. Substitution in progress.
Here we go again then.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Time and again they are repelled. Gattuso, he is through here. Goes for a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Now that looks a decent ball. Hazard, can he get it through? Shapes to shoot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Fernando Torres really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
This their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Oh, he's played it in low.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Tries to play it through. Threads one in, and he was quick to react.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Knocks it into space. Well timed, excellent interception. Pass somewhat off target. And he's intervened well there. Great vision. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now a Droll. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they...
And Torres! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's let fly! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Neymar going full steam ahead down the left flank. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Neymar proves just a little bit too strong. And this is Torres.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
And he cuts out the supply. Decent progress down the left. Neymar. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now there's a fine ball. Torres! Oh, split-second reaction.
Fernando Torres actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
So their
Raul.
fourth corner of the game.
Number 22. Neymar. Number 10. Xabi Alonso. Coming on the field. Number 21. Messi. Number
Messi.
24. Perez.
Batistuta.
Number 13.
2 minutes to be added on.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Nicely weighted ball. Nice interception, well timed. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly,
Just
not
a quick reminder
today.
please refrain from parking
Well, after all of
outside
that,
this
Jim,
stadium.
what are you thinking?
Thank you very
Well,
much for
Peter,
your
I
cooperation.
really couldn't...